Maybe somewhere else. Just bring it. Africans can't resist. It's a spelling bee. Where you from?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. All right. Spell champagne.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Houston Rockets. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Kings, they're tied right now.
And checking out Sacramento, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Thompson is out there with Smith. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Green. And it's MP in at the point. And for the Kings, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Ellis at the point. It's DeRozan with the drive. And both teams, despite losing games in the Cup, still have a chance. But a win here in Game 4 is critical.
Yeah, you want to get into that knockout stage. You have to absorb some blows and land some even better ones. It's not for the faint of heart.
Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. MP, that's for 2. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
You're right. They're the better team, and they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Ellis. Monk, the pass to Murray, and stolen by MP. On the wing, MP. And the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Monk outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Whitmore defending. MP passes to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
It's his first trip to the line. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In a loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
DeRozan has that old-school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Shots good by Ellis.
Well, you know, Sabonis has really developed into an outstanding player, unselfish. He loves to pass the ball and get his teammates involved.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
and it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Ellis, the pass to Monk. Mar DeRozan on the wing. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ellis outside. Murray outside. Here's Sabonis. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's MP. Out to Thompson. Back to MP. Tries again. Driving to the basket.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. Number 1, Amen Thompson. Şengün third.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Just 3 to shoot. MP dishes to Smith. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Here's Ellis. He has 6. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ellis. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ellis has got 9.
DeRozan so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
Smith with a screen on Ellis. The drive by MP. Off on the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Sacramento leading by 4. Outside DeRozan. Ellis finds DeRozan. Back to Ellis. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. A fader. And that one's good. MP. 8 points for him.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. A 3-ball. And Ellis, the bucket on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Thompson, left side. Outside, Green. The screen from Thompson. MP kicks to Green. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. And here is Monk. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 5. The drive by MP. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Oklahoma City.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Monk outside. Murray gets to DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
The try by MP. Whitmore with it. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve. As a scorer.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Houston on the break. Outside, Green. Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. And stolen by Murray. Monk outside. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Out to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Unlike a lot of players, DeRozan isn't into jacking up a bunch of threes. And I like that about his game, that discipline to stay within his strengths.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Kings making a change here. Arabia's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up.
All right, MP, get back in there.
The Rockets trail. Jones is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Carter. And it's Arabia in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The Kings shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. To the inside. Here's Laravia. And that one drops. Laravia's got his second bucket of the night.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
He lobs it up.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And here are the Kings now. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. DeRozan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From 20 feet out. They get the rebound. Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
DeRozan passes to Carter. Rockets with the rebound. MP with it. 12 points for him. Here comes MP. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside DeRozan. Jones for three. Kept alive by Sacramento. He had a nice open look right there. Laravia's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. MP passes to Landale. MP against Carter. MP, no good. The Kings leading. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Carter against MP. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. Over Brooks. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's Green with the jam.
And Green went to the penthouse level for that connection.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. The last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
The drive by MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Kings have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. To the paint. Here's Laravian. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, and that was the alley-oop.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
MP against Carter. Pass to Jones. Now, here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
Sacramento making some changes. Murray comes in for Jones, and it's Ellis in for Cook. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Here's MP. Rebounded by Valanciunas. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Laravia. With the step back. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Kings. Rockets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
In that game against the Lakers, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Murray finds DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. For three, Murray. It's rebounded by Houston.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
MP, no good. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ellis outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Thompson sets the pick for MP. Oh, get up, MP!
Taking
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. To the middle. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason, just getting there. Isn't good enough.
Smith checked in for Thompson. He doesn't get the second one.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Monk attacking. DeRozan on the wing. Murray outside. Low block shot on the way. Drills the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 4.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's MP. He takes it in. Rebound by Murray.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see. Eventually get back on track.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The drive by MP to the left wing. Pocket 6. Inside. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Kings leading now by 5. is Ellis. 21 points in the game. And the rejection by MP. And the basket by DeRozan.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Adams with the screen on Ellis. Second chance shot. And Adams kicks to MP. Adams sets the pick for MP. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Keegan Murray.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Free throw good, MP. The Kings making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün comes in for Adams. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Monk against MP. Can't connect from 13 feet up.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
To the inside. Şengün. Another shot. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. So it's Sacramento, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Kings.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rockets trail by 12, so on the floor for Houston. They've got Cam Whitmore. Green is out there with MP. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Thompson in at the power forward. And it's Smith missing. The Kings shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Ellis against MP. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Outside for Murray. Tries the spin move. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 12-point game. Throws it down.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Now DeRozan. Murray looking around. Back to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to MP. Smith with a screen on Sabonis. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Those turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Sacramento leading by 12. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Ellis on top. He's got 23. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Ellis.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ellis against MP. With the drive. Running in. MP takes flight.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Monk outside. Ellis against MP. Ellis kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. It's Sabonis with the drive. Ellis, that's good.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Thompson sets the pick for MP. Pass to Smith. Back to MP. Out to Smith. Whitmore with it. Here's MP. Monk grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's MP. Out to Smith. There's the three. The Rockets again can't hit. Kings leading now by 15. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Rockets trail by 15. Here's MP. He's got 24. Down low. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Screen by Sabonis. DeRozan bounce pass. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Kept alive by Sacramento, and he makes that one. And the Kings lead by 15.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now here's DeRozan. 13 points in the game. Ellis outside. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson, a screen on Ellis. MP with it. Picked up by Ellis. And Thompson throws it down.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
Sacramento leading by 11. DeRozan passes to Murray. Ellis with the screen for Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. Also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
The Kings making a switch here. Arabia's checked in.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's DeRozan. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
The drive by MP.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
It has to be seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Kings leading now by 14. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. From outside, off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making a pay.
Pass to Arabia. DeRozan for 3. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point territory. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. That one good for 2. Arabia's got 11.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound. They've had more than their share.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Tari Eason comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
They set the pick. Pass to Arabia. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. And it's Sabonis for 3.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jones checked in for Keegan Murray, and it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ellis. He cleans that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ellis has got 9 points here in the second half. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 14. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün so effective around the rim. Great play.
Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Şengün with a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's LaRavia. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP. Oh, MP with a strong move.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Sacramento leading by 12. Pass to LaRavia. Outside, Sabonis. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Şengün with a screen on Ellis. And the dunk by MP.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Carter outside. Şengün against Sabonis. Over Şengün. Sabonis, no good. Rockets trail by 13. Here's MP. And off the break, MP.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. McDermott's checked in for Ellis. Free throw good, MP.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Sabonis kicks to Carter. Sabonis a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Carter penetrating, and he makes good on the layup. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rockets trail by 12. MP outside. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Jay Crowder's checked in for McDermott.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Crowder, the pass to Jones. Here's LaRavia, covered by MP. 6 on the shot clock. And it's LaRavia missing. Rockets trail by 10. The drive by MP. And the dunk by Eason.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Sabonis is screen on MP. Sabonis high post. Carter on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Jones with the screen on Van Vliet. Here's Carter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Carter's got 7 points for the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Carter outside. Out to the wing. That's a floater go. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. DeRozan out there with Carter. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Thompson throws it down.
Give MP credit. He's always looking to keep his teammates involved.
Kings leading now by 8. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Floats one. Pass to LaRavia. Kings moving the ball around. And it's DeRozan missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Şengün with a screen on Carter. The drop by MP.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah. It has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Outside DeRozan. On deep. Buries the long-range jumper. DeRozan's got 20 points.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Carter. And the Kings check on 2 more.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Thompson sets the pick for MP. Now Whitmore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark watching him and Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Jalen Green's checked in for Tari Eason. Ellis against MP. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Trying to use the glass. MP with it. Picked up by Ellis. MP looking around. Pass to Şengün. They double team Şengün. MP inside. Valanciunas is there. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Laravia. Screened by Valanciunas. To the paint. Goes up. And lays it nice and easy.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Ellis. The drive by MP. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Laravia. Valanciunas with the ball. Şengün covering. Valanciunas dishes to Ellis. And it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The screen from Thompson. MP with it. Picked up by Ellis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Green against DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Laravia. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Şengün with a screen on Ellis. MP. And MP throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Valanciunas finds Ellis. And here's DeRozan. Over Green. And soft on the front of the rim and drops. 22 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
Thompson, a screen on Ellis. The drive by MP.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. At one point, they led by 16. Ellis outside. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Ellis outside. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 12-point Kings lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like every is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Şengün with a screen on Ellis. To the right side. And the turnover again by Houston.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
Kings leading now by 12. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Şengün. Nails the wide open jump shot. Şengün's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And Ellis the bucket on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game. Şengün with a screen on Ellis. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Ellis. Şengün, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got 21 in the game. Ellis outside. Hooks one up. Yes, that goes in. 39 points for Ellis.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
MP pitch to Şengün. Murray with it. Ellis outside. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Thompson. Goes up. Dunked by MP.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the overflow.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots.
For 3, Murray. They get it again. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Rockets trail by 9. MP outside. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Ellis. Taking the lane. Out of bounds. Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession. Houston on D. DeRozan passes to Monk. Sabonis high post. Şengün with the rebound. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 9-point game. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got 47 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Monk kicks to Ellis. Monk against Green. Monk, the pass to Ellis. Back to Monk. 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to DeRozan. He goes.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Sabonis with the steal. Ellis with it. Now defended by MP. The shot missing. Rockets trail by 9. Screen by Şengün. The drive by MP. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
DeRozan against MP. Monk outside. Outside DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Boy, you can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drop for DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Rockets trail by 9. MP outside. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Hey, when Green is hitting his threes, Jalen is a problem in capital letters.
Ellis kicks to DeRozan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DeRozan's got 12 points now in the quarter. Ellis against MP. Thompson right side. Here's the three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Houston moving the ball around. Here's MP. Rebound by Murray.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Sacramento's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Steps back. Knocks it loose and stolen by MP.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Thompson outside. Back to MP. Thompson sets the pick for MP. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Rocket 6 and stolen by Murray. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's DeRozan. Pass to Murray. So the Kings win it. Boy, were they resilient. Ending the group round at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's enough to advance, though the NBA Cup shows no.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.